Hello, welcome to Tarot Tuesday. This is your Tarot and Oracle card reading for the week of January 7th through the 13th. And as always, sprinkling love and abundance and joy into your world, which we can always, all of us, use more of. Thank you for joining me. I am Terry, your energy specialist, and let's get into this reading and see what the overall theme is for this week that the universe has to share with us. I have shuffled all the decks, cleared the energy, and let's just dive right in for you. All right, so let's give this another quick shuffle and see where the universe takes us this week. We will talk about the full moon, the full wolf moon, a little bit later in the reading, so stay tuned for that. So the overall energy for this week is lighten your load. How appropriate. And you will see later on that this actually ties right into the full moon that we've got coming up on the 13th. So here it is, lighten your load. It's a new year, you guys. It's time to rethink, reevaluate, and just take stock of where you're at. And are you close to where you would like to be? Have you figured out what your next steps are? But to lighten your load, at the very least, I would say do yourself the favor and the gift of love to, again, full moon energy, lighten your load. Let go of those things that haven't worked well, that you're not using. All those things that aren't serving you well or are, benefiting you in any way. So take stock, look again, and of course that's where New Year's resolutions come in too. But lighten your load and let go of those things that really aren't helping. Because if they're not helping, they might, be dragging you down, and actually they may be hurting you or stopping you from reaching your potential. So lighten your load. Let's drill down on that a little bit more and see if we can get some specifics for you. And we have got, we've got the 5 of Wands. So, and this, you may feel conflicted doing this. When you release something that you've actually had with you for a long time, whether it's a belief system or a way of eating, whatever that may be, it can be a struggle. It can feel like a fight or a battle. But keep in mind that these guys in this card, they're using sticks. They're not using the swords like in the other suit. They are using sticks. So the changes or the struggles that you're facing may not quite be as challenging or as difficult as you might be internalizing the way you feel about it. So again, lighten your load. Take a honest to God look at it and put those changes in motion for your benefit. When you benefit yourself, you will be benefiting everyone else around you, whether it's family, friends, your pets, your career, all of these things. Do yourself that favor of self-love and self-care to let those things go. And quite often, it really isn't as bad or tough or as challenging as we may think it is. So remember, they're with sticks. And some of these challenges that you may be feeling may be a test run for something you're going to get through to make something that's coming up not seem so difficult to do. So it's like, oh yeah, been there, done that. I know how to handle this just fine. So take the time, reevaluate, lighten the load, get the practice runs out of the way so that it isn't as difficult as it may appear. Again, here, more wands. We've got the Queen of Wands here. And she's got her little cat there, her little familiar kind of guardian with her. And she's holding a sunflower. As you know, I'm sure, sunflowers always face the sun where it's bright and warm. So remember that as these challenges come and go, or practice runs, however that fits into your scenario, to look for the bright side. There is always something good, even if it's minute. There's always something good that comes from that, even if it just, I shouldn't say even just, these learning experiences. And that's what we're here for, is for experiences. Those experiences help you grow as a person, spiritually, physically, emotionally, financially. You learn from it, and oftentimes that is the silver lining. It is what you have learned so that it doesn't happen again, so you know how to manage it better if it would come up again, which it shouldn't. If you get through this struggle, whatever that may be, that was your lesson and you've learned it, and it should not resurface or rear its ugly head again. But you have that knowledge and experience to help someone else if something similar, or if that situation does come up for them. You're there to help guide them and encourage them so that they can find their way through that path and that struggle to accomplish what they're here to learn. Let's get a quick look here at an oracle card and lighten your load. What else do we know? Oh, these guys popped out. Two came out, so let's see what they both have to say. The first one is let love be your guide. Live a life from love and guided by love. It goes back to your self-care and your self-love. Lighten your load so you don't have such a heavy burden. Be kind to yourself. Use what's beneficial and good for you. And the other was, you are healing your heart. The heart hurts, but it will mend in time. Again, I think the struggle that you may be practicing or putting the plan together to get through, it may be an emotional time for you. But you will heal. You will get through this, and you will be smarter and stronger and wiser because of it. So actually use that to your advantage going forward on your path in this lifetime. I'm going to take a quick minute here and say happy birthday to all of those celebrating this week. Thank you for gracing our lifetime with your presence. Let your gifts shine. That's what you were brought here for, and we would love to see them and experience them. So let's grab the Prism deck and we will shuffle it up right quick, and we'll see what birthday message the universe has for you. We'll give it a quick shuffle here. And what is the happy birthday message this week? And it is the birthday wish of comfort. Pink is the sign of love. Here is comfort. You will feel good this week. You will find something very comforting and helpful, and just all warm fuzzies, as they used to say, warm fuzzies, and you will just be able to relax into it now. So here, happy birthday. Here is the gift of comfort for all of you celebrating. Happy birthday, everyone. Wrap yourself up in that warm blanket and get comfy and enjoy your birthday. Again, thank you. And happy birthday all week. Remember everyone to take good care of themselves. Okay, let's dive back into this reading about lightening your load. And I've got a newer deck here that we're going to take a look at. It expands just a little bit more on the traditional tarot deck. This is the Tarot of Dreams. And we'll see what pops out. We'll grab the top cards. So we have got the Emperor. So there is overall authority. So you will be coming into your own this week. You are going to either accomplish or hit on that milestone. The light bulb's going to go off. Look at all the brightness, and it's just light bulbs. It is so bright and encouraging, and you are mastering this situation, this job, this idea. You have been able to take control and make it work. Isn't that a beautiful card? So you will be able to reign supreme, if you will, over this situation that you've got going on, and it will become clear and absolutely doable, and you know your stuff. So there you go. You've got Emperor energy kind of backing you up through all of this. And if it's the struggles, once you get through that, that's the wisdom that is coming from this. You will be so much smarter and wiser because of it. So harness it. It may be, whether it's practice or for real, you will gain so much from it. So garner it, hang on to it, and make notes for future reference if you need to, or little video shots, because now you've got it quartered. You've got it mastered. So utilize that to your best ability. I'm going to go to a brand new Oracle deck that I was blessed with, I was gifted with over this holiday season. And we will, let's see, we got this, and then we have got Kitty watching over the Morgan deck to kind of wrap things up for us this week. And then we'll talk a little bit about that full wolf moon that is coming up on the 13th. And what the general energies of that is. As you all know, I'm not an astrologer, but I do keep an eye on the sky and what's happening out there, because it does affect everything in all of our lives. So let's get one more card here on this Lighten Your Load. And we have got, make the time to play. Have fun and be free. And when you lighten your load, you will have more time for this, which will bring some balance into your life. I don't think anyone really accomplishes that full balance, because that would be perfection then, and there is no such thing. But to keep in mind that you do need to give yourself the gift of rest and relaxation, some play, fun, and joy, laughter, along with the hard work and the research and all those things that you're doing throughout the day for your career and your family and everything. You need to bring in the lightheartedness of joy and laughter to be free, because laughter is freeing. It is a stress reducer. It's a balancer. And y'all know, you feel so good after you've laughed so hard you've cried. It's awesome. So give yourself the gift of time to play, whether it's a card game, a good movie, a board game, or I don't care, fidget spinners, whatever, to give yourself a break from the stress of everyday life, to bring that parasympathetic back to normal and to get out of that flight, fright, or freeze mode so you can relax and enjoy. So lighten your load. Let go of those things that aren't working well. Bring in the gift of play and freedom for yourselves. You'll be able to breathe easier. Let me tell you, your lungs will loosen up. It's awesome. So give yourself that gift. Even if it's, just reading a good cartoon at the end of the day, something really funny, you got to get a real chuckle out of it so that your body can feel that vibration. Okay, so take a minute for that. Let's take a second here. We do have the full wolf moon on the 13th. And as you all are aware, full moons are beautiful for releasing. They're full moon, it's come to fruition, it's whole, it's done. Great energy for endings, tying up loose ends, letting things go, releasing things that no longer serve you, which really, like I said, comes into play with the Lighten Your Load card today. This happens to be the first full moon of this brand new year of 2025. So the energy is a little more potent, a little stronger. Remember that energy ramps up for a couple of days before, so you can harness this energy a couple of days before the actual full moon on the 13th. And then it takes a couple of days for that to wane off too. So you probably really got like 4 days-ish, 3-4 days-ish in there to harness the energy of the full moon. So take a little time, I suggest, before the full moon gets here. Make your list of what it is that will lighten your load. What's working well? What isn't? Just take inventory of just some of the more important things in your life that you tried maybe to accomplish through 2024. What was working? What didn't? What kind of worked and what didn't? And maybe that can be put off to the side and addressed later. But make a little bitty list and see what it is you can totally get rid of that was just no go, it didn't work at all, probably just got in your way of having to deal with it even, and let it go. And that could be persons, places, things, beliefs, jobs, duties, things around the whatever may actually be intrusive and just more of a thorn in your side than anything else. Let those things go and you will find that a weight is lifted. And you will have a little more room for the newness to come in once you're looking ahead now to 2025 and what you'd like to accomplish. And it leaves more room. If you start decluttering and getting rid of those things that aren't working well, it opens that window for new opportunities, new energies, for more playtime, more socializing time, all those other things that would really put a nice smile on your face and make your heart sing. Lighten your load. The full moon that's coming up is a beautiful time to do that. Take a few minutes, like say the day or so before or after, do a little small fire ceremony and release it and let it go. And you will absolutely love the results that you're getting. Okay, so use that energy of the full moon to your advantage. Okay, let us wrap all this up. We'll grab a card here. We will give this another good shuffle. And we'll see what just popped right out. Didn't have to go too far with that now, did we? Nope. So we have got... You know, this Morgan deck cracks me up. That's why I really love to use it, because it is so unusual. We've got the card of Do Wacky Do. This is one of my favorite cards in this deck because it is such an oddball. There's your play card. Do wackadoo. Have some fun. Bring the fun. Apparently, there's a whole bunch of us missing the fun because here's your confirmation card of this. Get out there and make 2025, and this week in particular, more fun. Get out there and enjoy. And like I said, even at the end of the day, you're just reading some silly memes and some cartoons. Bring that joy and that fun into your life. You'll be surprised at how much smoothly everything will go for you. It brings out positivity. It brings out happiness. It sends that vibration out into the universe that you want happy, good things, wonderful things. And what you put out is what you're going to get back. It's the old story of the mustard seed, if you're familiar with the Bible. What you plant, what you sow is what you will reap. Get out there and have some fun, even if it's baby steps. Some of us need baby steps, because that's a big change for a lot of us to do those things. So, all of you have a fantastic week. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you next week for Tarot Tuesday. Happy birthday, everyone. You all take good care of yourselves, and I will see you next time.